Do a little bit of chutney. Mix in with the butter. Lentils. Oh, this is super delicious. Hi, welcome back to Lahori Expat's Kitchen. Today I'll be teaching you how to make lentils. I have two types of lentils that I'm mixing together, the red ones and the yellow ones. The red ones are called Masoor Dal and the yellow ones are called the Moong Dal. These are lentils that have their skin removed or the shell have been removed. And let's go with ingredients and then I'll show you how to make them. So for the ingredients, I have 1 cup each of red lentils, the Masoor Dal, and yellow lentils, the Moong Dal. I have rinsed them a few times and then I have soaked them in water for about 1 hour. For the spices for the lentils, I have 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 2 sticks of cinnamon, about 10 black peppercorns, and half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. I also have 5 cloves of garlic. So these I will grate them while I'm cooking the lentils. I also have 1 teaspoon of garam masala. So for the tarka, I have half a cup of extra virgin olive oil, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 4 dried round chilies, and half an onion which has been chopped into small pieces like this. So the first thing I'm going to do is to drain these lentils. All right, so I'm going to add these lentils into the pot. So add 1.5 liters of water. Turn on the stove to medium heat. The next thing is to put all these spices in. So the whole spices as well as the salt, turmeric and chili powder. So all of that go inside. I'm going to stir it a little bit. Next, I'm going to grate the garlic in it. All right, so mix in the garlic. So we're going to wait till the water boils and the lentils start to boil, and then we'll turn down the heat. Okay, one thing I should mention here is that you have to be present when it boils first, the first boil, because it can boil over. So make sure that you're around, you don't leave the stove. So like you see now, it is boiling, and if I had a smaller pot, it would have boiled over. And at this point, the first boil is over, and what I'm going to do is to turn the heat down to low, and I'm going to cover this and let it simmer. I will occasionally check, but it'll take about 30 minutes or so for it to completely cook, and I will check, at that point whether the lentils are fully cooked or not. All right, so it's been cooking for about 10 minutes, and I have checked once already. So let's see how things are now. Okay, so mix it up. Yep, it's doing pretty well. Just going to quickly check how the lentils are at this point. Yeah, so they're becoming soft. The red ones are actually almost maybe more than half cooked. So just going to quickly mix it up and then cover it back on. And we'll check again another 5 minutes or so. Okay, so it's been cooking now for a total of 15 minutes. So let's see how things are. Mix it. And let me check. Yeah, their lentils are very soft now, and you can see that they have started to kind of blend together, and they're doing pretty well at this point. So I'm going to mix it up and then cover and cook for another 5 minutes, and we'll check again after 5 minutes. All right, so it's been another 5 minutes, so a total 20 minutes at this point. So let's see how things are. Lentils at this point are about 80% done, I would say. And looks like, they're clumping together now, nicely, becoming creamier, and the water content is slowly reducing. All right, so cover back on, and we'll check again another 3 or 4 minutes. All right, it's been another 4 or 5 minutes, so let's see how things are. Yep, it's getting there. So now you see that, it's kind of clumping at the bottom, and now it's critical that we check more frequently. So while it is cooking, I think it's time for me to start preparing the tarka. All right, so for tarka, I have another pan, and I'm going to turn on the heat to medium-low. Okay, so I'm going to add half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. First of all, we will add just the cumin seeds. The chilies will go right at the end. We'll add the half an onion that was chopped into small pieces. I'm also going to check the lentils and see how they are doing. Make sure you scrape the bottom and make sure it's not burning or getting dry from the bottom. Okay, so the last ingredient, we had 1 teaspoon of garam masala. So it's time to put that in the lentils. I'm going to mix it in. All right, so the onions are starting to get brown now. So now I'm going to add these 4 round chilies. So we're going to fry it for another 30 seconds or so. So this tarka, the hot oil will, when I put it into the lentils, they'll make a noise. It's called the ShoooN noise. So I do double ShoooN Tarka. I'll show you what it means. So basically, when you put it once in the lentils, it'll make ShoooN noise as 1 shoo. And then you take a little bit of lentils, put back in this hot pan, and it makes another ShoooN noise. So we got double ShoooN Tarka. All of this tarka into this. See the ShoooN noise. So mix it in. And here goes the second shoo. So with this tarka, the color of the lentils have changed and it's become creamier, and you can see, the small pieces of onions on the top. So I'm just going to mix it in, and at this point our lentils are ready to be served. Here we have Moong Masoor Dal, the red and yellow lentils with melting butter and the mint, cilantro, green chili, and pomegranate seed chutney. I have a separate video for that. Please do watch this. Put a little bit of chutney. Mix in with the butter, lentils. Oh, this is super delicious. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. Give it a try and let me know how it worked out for you. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.